Prologue: The Fall of Necropolis. We begin centuries ago, deep under Wakanda, in Necropolis, the hidden city of the dead. We see ancient Black Panthers communing with Bast. A rogue spiritual group steals sacred artifacts, desecrating the crypt. Bast herself fractures into multiple forms, one light, one dark, before vanishing. A curse is set into motion. Wakanda rebuilding. After Wakanda Forever, Shuri and M'Baku co-lead the nation. Shuri is building Wakanda 2.0, high-tech defenses, humanitarian efforts, and controlled technology sharing. But there's unrest. Some citizens believe Wakanda has lost its spiritual roots and disapprove of science replacing tradition. Rise of the Cult of Bast. Zensi, a mysterious spiritualist, begins speaking to the masses. Her words stir pain and pride, calling for a return to the true faith of Bast. She draws large crowds. Some Wakandans begin donning ceremonial garb and refusing modern tech. Tensions mount between progressives and traditionalists. M'Baku's challenge. M'Baku, now king, finds himself trapped between Shuri's scientific vision and tribal leaders demanding a return to tradition. He tries to balance diplomacy with strength, but privately fears that Wakanda may fracture internally. Namor's warning. Namor contacts Shuri in private. The oceans are cursed. Dead fish, warped currents, glowing fissures. Talokan's mystics believe the veil between the spirit realm and Earth is tearing. Namor warns, this began in Wakanda's soul, and it will end in fire or peace. Return of Riri Williams. Riri arrives with new Wakandan tech upgrades and data from MIT. She reveals that vibranium pulses have begun spiking irregularly, linked to unknown spiritual particles. Her readings lead her to Mount Bashenga, home of the original Panther cult. Infiltration at the embassy. Wakanda's UN embassy is bombed. Evidence points to Latverian mercenaries, but clues suggest the cult of Bast orchestrated it to frame outsiders. Shuri demands peace, but the incident sparks international backlash. A special summit is called Journey to the Ancestral Plane. Shuri uses a synthetic heart-shaped herb to access the ancestral plane. She finds a distorted, purple skies streaked with shadow. She encounters visions of Chala and Killmonger, symbols of legacy and conflict. Bast's voice echoes, but fractured, restore me, or lose me. Enter Dr. Doom. Victor Von Doom arrives in Wakanda under the guise of helping restore diplomatic peace. He offers advanced monitoring tech, but his true goal is accessing Necropolis arcane vaults. He strikes a secret deal with Zensi to share power once the current regime falls. The Forbidden Tomb. Riri, Shuri, and M'Baku descend into Necropolis. They discover Bashenga's tomb and a glowing relic, the Eye of Bast. It pulses with divine energy, but is unstable. When touched, Shuri sees a vision of Bast's divine spirit being torn in two by humans. Betrayal within. Zensi leads a violent uprising. Her followers take control of key cities. They summon corrupted panther spirits to attack the capital. Shuri is nearly killed. Zensi reveals her lineage as a descendant of the ancient mystic class exiled by Wakanda's first kings. Bast's avatar appears. A celestial being descends, a half-light, half-shadow creature claiming to be Bast. She is divided. One part honors tradition, the other craves judgment. She blames the Wakandans for worshipping only what they understood. Shuri begs for guidance, but Bast warns she must be rebuilt, not worshipped. War in the Shadow Realm. Zensi opens a rift between worlds. Shuri and Riri fall into the Shadow Realm, a dimension between life and death. They face nightmarish versions of themselves, fight echoes of past Black Panthers, and witness Wakanda's past sins. Shuri must confront her fear of never living up to Chala. Latverian coup. While Wakanda is distracted, Doom seizes control of a mountain vibranium refinery. He uses his sorcery and tech to combine Wakandan mystic relics into a new power source. Doom becomes Doom Bastion, a mystic tech hybrid with cosmic powers. Unity of tribes. M'Baku rallies the tribes, Jabari, River, Border, and even skeptical mystics. They march as one army against the cult and Doom's mercenaries. Wakanda hasn't seen this unity since the days of Bashenga. The battle scenes are intense. Spears clash with machines, and war chants echo across the battlefield. Shuri versus Doom. Shuri dons a new suit forged for vibranium and blessed by Bast's restored spirit. In the climatic duel, Doom mocks Wakanda's faith. Shuri counters with both science and spirit, with Riri disrupting Doom's tech and Namor bringing a tidal wave against his troops. Doom is defeated but barely escapes. Redemption of Zenzi. Zenzi is mortally wounded. She sees Wakandans helping one another in battle, science aiding tradition. Realizing her extremism failed Bast, she uses her remaining power to help Shuri seal the Shadow Realm. She dies whispering, "Don't forget her voice." The Panther Goddess reborn. With balance restored, the Panther Goddess Bast returns in full glory, no longer divided. She blesses Shuri as the rightful protector of Wakanda. Bast tells her that Wakanda must walk both paths, wisdom and spirit, tech and tradition. Global reckoning. The world views Wakanda with awe. It's no longer just a technological marvel, but a spiritual beacon. New treaties are signed. Wakanda creates the Panther Accord, inviting nations to share ethical magic tech use. Bast's presence continues to linger quietly over the land. Legacy lives on. Shuri visits a new academy where children train in both ancestral rites and engineering. She walks past a statue of Chala and Bashenga side by side. In the distance, Nakia and young Toussaint watch her, suggesting a future successor is preparing for his own story.